morning. How are we all doing this morning? We are going to do a 20-minute stretch today, you guys. We are going to dial it back a notch. I know I've been crushing you guys hard, so we are going to focus on a little bit of recovery today. My body is crazy sore, sitting on an airplane for way too long. My hips are tight, so I figured we would stretch together today. So all you're going to need today is your mat. We are going to focus on lower back and hips, as I find a lot of us, that is where we are tight. If we have lower back pain, a lot of it will be from our hips. And then if we have hip pain, sometimes it comes from our lower back because it all ties in together. So we are going to focus on that today. And go ahead and start my timer and we will meet on the mat. We are going to start seated on our tushies. Oh, my body hurts to even sit. We're going to start with taking our feet. We're going to take our feet, we're going to put them nice and tight together. You're going to grab on, you're going to pop your chest, and you're just going to fold forward. I want you to focus on keeping your back nice and straight here. We don't want to be hunched. We want to be up nice and tall. And you should feel that nice pull through your hips. You can hear my dog at the top of the stairs. He's trying to get down here. I locked him upstairs because he'll lick me all over, especially when I'm on the floor. Good. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. From here, we're going to cross one leg down. We're going to take that opposite leg. You're going to go up and over, and we're going to go into a nice spinal twist here. Good. We're going to hold each stretch for about a minute because I really want to focus on that release today. Try and just relax. Don't over push either. If you feel your stretch, and then try and hold it there. Don't overstretch. Good. Let's hold for another 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Relax. We're going to stay right here. What I'm going to get you to do is you're going to stack up. So basically opposite of your crisscross applesauce is what my children call it. We're just going to push that knee down to the floor a little bit. So still sitting up nice and tall. I just have my hand down here so I can balance myself when I am pushing. Good. Try and make sure both butt cheeks are firmly planted onto the floor. Good. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to do same thing other side. So opposite foot's going to go under. You're going to take the other leg over and across. We're just going to start here and we're going to push down. Oh, this side's tight. So tight. Good. If you're like me and crazy tight today, then don't over push it. Just lightly pop your hand on and give it a light little bit of pressure. Don't over push. This is one of my favorite stretches for the hips because you can still sit. It's nice, it's relaxing, and it hits the hips like no other. So tight, so tight. Good, let's hold for about 10 more seconds. Try and give it an extra little bit of pressure if you can. If you can't, again, don't over push it, just leave it. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to take that leg over. We're going to go into that spinal twist. So hook the opposite arm over and you're going to flip around. Make sure that belly button is in nice and tight. I cannot believe it is already the middle of February. Like, I feel like this year is just going by so quick. I'm not complaining because spring is coming and I need summer in my life like yesterday. But time is flying. Three, 2, 1. Beautiful. Relax. Shake that out for a second. We are going to flip it on over onto our hands and knees. We're going to go into cat-cow here. So hands are directly under shoulders. Knees are in line with hips. You're going to go all the way up, dropping your belly button down to the floor. Try and really think about opening up through your core. Good. And you're going to go into a nice big round, like you have a string attached to the middle of your back. Your chin is tucking into your chest. You're pulling as far away from the floor as you can. And relax. Good. You can wiggle it out if you need to. I'm just going to sway from side to side. My core is pretty sore today. Good. Lift it up. I don't know what it is when I go on vacation though. Like my workouts are always crazy and I come back so sore. It's because I'm on a time thing. Like you can't stay in the gym there forever. So you have a time limit. So I'm trying to like get everything done in just over an hour and it's hard. I'm boogieing. Good. Drop your belly button down to the floor. And sitting on a plane for 9 hours is not fun. If you do not have to do it, I do not recommend doing it. As you guys know, I don't sit still. So I was like wiggling all over. Good. Pull it up. Last one here. Good. Relax. We're going to take our legs out a little bit. We're going to drop our hips down to the floor. If you cannot quite go all the way up here, you can just stay on your elbows. We just want to think about pushing our pelvis into the floor. You should feel this in your abdominals, right into your lower back. Try not to have your shoulders up into your ears either. Push away. I think I brought the cold with me too. Like, I thought for sure I was going to bring some sunshine back, and the day that I landed, it got cold. Why does it do that? Good. Really think about pushing your hips down to the floor. What we're going to do here is we're going to look over our left shoulder, back at our foot. This is one of my favorite stretches too. You can do this one all day. All day. Love this one. Good. Flip it over. Other side. Look back and over the shoulder at your foot. If at any point you have to come out of this and just relax for a second, I know it's a lot of pressure on your hands, then by all means, please do so. Good. Flip it around. Good. One more, other side. Good. Let's take it back up under our hands and knees. We're going to go into a pigeon pose. So we're going to take left knee to left hand, and then you're going to flip your left foot to your right hand, and then you're going to sink back and down. I had to really think about that today. I had to really force myself to get up at 5 o'clock this morning. Still trying to like catch up on some sleep, but I pushed myself out of bed and we got up. But I think it's time for another coffee. Good. If you're ready for it, you can drop down. But what I want you to really think about here is trying to push both glutes down into the floor. That is your focus. And then you'll feel it a little bit extra in your hip. How are we feeling? Muscles, are they tight? If they are tight, you guys need to stretch more. This will be a good one to go back and do when your hips or your lower back is sore. Good, about 10 more seconds here, and then we're gonna flip over onto the other side. Good, let's bring it back up to all fours. We're gonna do the same thing, opposite side. So knee to hand, foot to hand, and then sink down. You might not be able to go all the way down, and that is totally okay. You take it where your body allows you to go today. Just breathe and relax. It's a little bit of quiet time to focus on yourself and your recovery. Good. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to take it onto our bum and we're going to go over and onto our backs. From here, we're going to take both legs. We're going to lay them flat. We're going to take a left knee in and we're going to give it a nice big pull here. And we're going to go into a spinal twist. So opposite hand goes on opposite knee. You're going to slowly roll it over. If you can't bring your knee all the way down to the ground, that is okay. Just get it as far as you can. Hand is going to go flat. And we're going to look over our fingers opposite side. You should feel the nice big pull maybe through your glute, right into your lower back again, depending on where you're tight. Good, just breathe. Notice with every breath out, see if you can get a little bit lower in that twist. Good, 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll it back to center. We're gonna do same thing, opposite side. So leg goes flat. You're going to pull that knee in here. Just hold it for a second. Really think about pulling from your hip. Good. Opposite hand, top of that knee. Nice spinal twist here. Hand goes over and flat. And we're looking over our fingers. Ooh, I'm tight. Normally I can get my knee to the floor, but I don't know if it's gonna go to the floor today. Nope, not even close. Yikes. My week is going to be spent stretching. This is how bad sitting is for you. Like, people that drive and stuff all day don't realize how important it is for them to stretch. Sitting is so bad for us. So, so bad. So if you sit for a long period of time, you should be up often. You should be walking around, stretching out. Seriously, so important when we sit. Going on long road trips, again, is so bad. Good, about 15 more seconds here, just hold. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. From here, we're going to place both feet flat on the floor. We're going to take that left leg up and over. You're going to reach through. Get a nice hold. And just relax. Good. If you need a little bit more, you can take this foot and you can drive it into your top leg. You can kind of move around, see where you need the stretch in your glute. This is making me sleepy now. Good, about 15 more seconds. Just relax, see if maybe you can push a little bit harder, get into that stretch a little bit deeper. Again, you don't want to ever feel pain in your stretch, so don't over push. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Relax. Same thing on the opposite side. Leg up and over. Reach through. Woo! Ouch. If you can't quite reach through, a good tip is to just pop your foot on a wall, and then the more stretch you want, you can just move your butt in closer to the wall. Good, about 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Relax, beautiful, nice and slowly. We're gonna take it to a seated position. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna grab the top of your knees. We're gonna do a cat-cow, just like what we did on our hands and knees, but we're gonna do it seated. So you're gonna go into a nice big round. What I want you to do is put as much pressure on the top of your knees as you can, and you're gonna pull away. So you're fighting with yourself here. And we're gonna open up our upper back a little bit. Good, just relax, try not to tense your neck here. Just breathe into it. Good, from here, we're gonna take it forward. We're gonna go into a nice big round. Again, just like that cat-cow we did on our hands and knees, we're doing the same thing, but seated. Good, nice big round. Good, and forward. Good, let's do 2 more here. Nice, big round, really, really pull. Those of us that do a lot of work at our computers, our upper back is always really tight, so pulling away. This stretch is awesome to do at the end of a work day if you sit at the computer all day. Good, let's take it forward. Wiggle it out if you need to. We're gonna go into 1 more here. Nice, big pull. Good. Pull a little bit harder if you can. For 3, 2, 1. Last one, take it forward. And relax, shake it out, wiggle it out. You guys, that was 20 minutes. I hope you feel a little bit looser. I know I for sure do. My body was sore and really needed that. So thank you for joining me. That is it. That is all. Have the best day, you guys. I will see you next time.